Hello guys, it's still your out and about lady here anytime any day, Julia Chinello. My apologies, I am sincerely sorry for not bringing this to you guys, as I promised that it would take a couple of weeks or a month maximum. Something led to another that links me to another, then another, that I got really busy, that this is the earliest I could do this. My sincere apologies once more. So not to waste much of your time, I'll just get you started. And please, if you have not watched the first video I made about pharmacy licensing pathway to Australia and New Zealand, do watch it, because this video will be about people that cannot follow that process. So the topic today will be alternative routes for pharmacists that are unable to follow the licensing pathway to migrate to Australia, maybe because they're financially constrained, or English proficiency wahala, IELTS, OET and the likes of it, or the three category of people that will be like, no, I just wanna zoom out, get over there, get started. I just want to be on the move. But I have to still state this, in as much as I'm the one putting this together. It is better that you follow that first route. I don't is because your stay here will be a kind of, will I use the word guaranteed? Because the tendency of you getting your permanent residency after 3 years is more likely to happen if you go through that route and work here as a pharmacist for about 3 years. But these other routes, it's just trying your luck. Nothing is actually guaranteed apart from the third alternative. Actually, that is another one, but it might be as expensive as the pathway, or probably more. But till we get there, I will just carry on. And again, I know in that last video I kept your hopes high that there are related pharmacy kind of jobs that you could come over here to do through an agency. But after a series of phone conversations and emails, I got the agency told me that they can only step in if you have made contact with the Pharmacy Council of Australia and get your assessment done to a certain level, that they can't breach the law by just stepping in. And the name of the agency is RAVEN, RAVEN. So you have to actually get started and be at a level in your licensing process, at least the documentation and the assessment done, before they could step in. I'm sorry for bringing that hopes down now, but regardless, I have 3 more alternative routes for you. So the first alternative route we'll be talking about today is looking out for sponsored jobs here in Australia. How does this work? The employer will sponsor the prospective employee on temporary or permanent work visa to do skilled to highly skilled jobs here in Australia that they could not find a suitable replacement for here locally. So for ease of discussion, I'll further break down this first alternative route into A, B, C, D. And before I carry on with the 1A, I would like to issue a caution. I know pharmacy is will I say is a prestigious profession that we often carry our shoulders high, but I need you to take a breather, calm down from your high horse, as what I'm about to say now might not sound that pleasant to you. because the bitter truth is that before you pack your bags to move to abroad, you have to shake off some reasoning for you to actually succeed. So this first alternative route that I'm about to break down now into ABCD might not really favor you. So if you don't want to hear it, just snap out and come back for the second and third alternative routes, which will be more like what you want to hear. So the A part of first alternative route is applying to work as a seasonal worker here in Australia, and the sector that often recruit for seasonal workers is farming sector, because of the overwhelming harvest of seasonal crops or animals. Sometime in the year they need to flood the farm with workers to get that sorted out, so they somehow partner with the Ministry of Home Affairs to get people to come and work here seasonally. And the people they usually sort are people within the Pacific Island, but if you apply, you are likely to get lucky. It's not even easy getting it as well, to come here and work as a seasonal worker, get some money before your visa expires. If you get your pharmacy licensing process started to an extent that you can get a visa that you are processing that here, you can get a further stay. So the B part of getting a sponsored job is doing a healthcare related jobs. You know, here in Australia, most healthcare professions are in shortage skill list, of which pharmacy is included, and also here carers, support workers, nursing aides, and medical receptionists. Maybe you might skip that of medical receptionist because of pardon on the phone. But if the earlier three I mentioned sounds like what you can humble yourself to do, I will be putting a link of agency that recruits for people to come and work in healthcare sector, filling those gaps for you to apply. And most times they don't get the workforce they need locally here, the source from outside, but it's usually a visa tied to the agency with a lot of contract and paperwork that might not really sound favorable to you. Some 2 or 3 years of stay to do such jobs, and I believe getting such work and visa coming over here will get you started to save some money and start getting used to the environment. Then you can apply for your pharmacy pathway. So the C part of it I will be talking about is pharmacies with touch of multinational that've got a distinct skills such as sales, marketing. For those of you that because sales marketing is also in high demand here, for those of you that are currently or that have got a touch of multinational, that have worked as sales rep or even marketing manager, yeah, you can use that advantage and look at the website of the multinational you worked for or you were working for in Nigeria. If they have similar job here in Australia in the website and you apply and they are unable to get that field locally, you might be lucky to get that position. I have seen it happen. But all depends on how you present yourself and what you think about yourself, and also your performance in that role back home. That is your reference as well. So the third, that's the D. 1D, that is looking out for sponsored job. The last part of it that I would be discussing today might sound awkward, so put your earplugs on if you don't want to hear it. In 2 minutes I'll be done with that and move on to the second alternative route. So in those sourcing for sponsored jobs, excuse me, one day you can go and learn a manual job that is in long-term skills shortage list here. Such manual job could be to become an electrician, plumbing work, bricklayer, and stonemason, pan and beater, and the likes of it. If you look out at the skills in long-term shortage list on Australian immigration website, you will see such jobs. So if you can't wrap your head around anyone, you can go and learn it. And also, don't say, oh, pharmacists becoming a mechanic or all that. There's dignity in labor over here, and they are coming here to work as a pharmacist is entirely up to you, and is entirely whatever profession you choose here is all about being fulfilled about it, being happy about it. Most times it's not really money or financially motivated, because people that do most of these manual jobs here are super richer. Yeah. So it's not even a guarantee that you would get such visa to come over when you do it, because they have still got assessment with their body as we have pharmacy body. But just that you might be at an advantage of getting the English requirement that they need, and other documents. You being a professional going to such profession, you might learn faster. And of course, here most people are computer literate, so you could have the advantage of being computer literate and getting around things to get started. So that is the end of number one alternative route for you to migrate here if you don't want to do the pharmacy pathway stuff. So the second alternative route I'll be talking about today is actually signing up for Australian point system. Yeah, it's possible. You're being a professional, highly skilled, your age, your working experience and all of that is not just the profession that is put into consideration to come up with the point. So you can go to the Australian immigration website to do the calculator point system, and if you get up to the point that you are qualified to apply to migrate here, why not give it a go? Then it's something that you can actually do yourself. Follow the steps in the website and apply, and you might be invited to apply for permanent residency to come over. Or you can use an agency if you do the calculator offline and you see that your point that you have a reasonable point to take the move. And the third alternative route that I'll be talking about today is for people, the executive kind of people. Yeah, the people that have the money. Will I say a more stress-free one kind of. There's actually programs that you can, crash program that you can do here in Australia, usually 2 years, masters in pharmacy, graduate, and 3. With this program, you would get your masters, and at the end of the 2 years, you would be a licensed Australian pharmacist, and 3 universities here in Australia offer that course. And if you go through the university pass, then you come out, you do your internship, you've got your career started off, then you continue working as a pharmacist alongside, then you can apply for your permanent residency. So in the comment section, I'll be putting I will put the link to the 3 schools that offer such that offer this masters in pharmacy graduate entry, so that you can look up the requirements, the fees, and all the documents you need to get ready to get it started. So guys, I hope these 3 alternative routes that I presented today will help you get your dream started off. So let me know what you guys think about it. I'll be waiting in the comment section to answer all your queries. And please, I'm pleading again, for those of you that have my number, if it is something that is, if it's a question that is not really confidential, please don't do the WhatsApp. Let's do the chatting in this forum, so that I don't get to be repeating myself, often answering the same question. If it's a question you've asked and someone wants to ask it, seeing the reaction to it, it would do justice to that than getting me to answer everybody one-on-one. And also going to Facebook Messenger as well. If it's something that is not confidential, please, can we talk about it here? And also, I need to grow my community. I can't just be talking to every one of you individually. It's time consuming, exhausting for me, and most times I get to repeat myself because it's usually the same question. If it's something that is not really confidential, please don't go to WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. I don't want you guys to see me like somebody that I don't want you guys to see it as if I'm ignoring you when I don't answer, in as much as I've been trying my best to answer everyone. Okay, that's it for you guys, and thanks for your support so far. If there is any other thing you want me to discuss or expound on regarding this, pop it in the comment section and your girl will get on to it. And I hope this couple of weeks that I'll be in this high spirits and stress free, I would be rolling out more information on how everyone can get sorted out and live happily. Yeah, if you're not happy where you are, having that shift is necessary because of your mental health, holistic well-being, and when things settle, we'll get it sorted out. Yeah. Alright guys, bye for now and see you in my next video.